Hey, hello and welcome to a special edition of Shaving with a Straight Razor, or Learning to Shave with a Straight Razor. I think last time when I was doing a shaving video, I talked to you about how I was into making, or experimented with making, some shaving soap. And it's been a week, did it a week ago today, and it's been drying out for a week. I think most of the lye has already reacted with the oils, and so there's no more lye. It's just now kind of drying out. It takes a little bit to dry out. With normal bar soap, it takes about 4 to 6 weeks for all the lye to react with the oils and get rid of. But from what I've been reading and what people have been saying for regular shaving soap, since it's a different mixture, different concentration, it doesn't take quite as long. So today I am going to do a test shave, or not a test shave, no, I'm going to do a test lather to see how it lathers. So I have I told you it was ugly, I have my little puck of soap. This is what I made it in, a little tart cup, and so I'm going to put it back in the tart cup. If I make them again, I won't make them in these. I'll actually make them in a nice container, so it won't be that bad. But making them in this to pop out, but it wasn't bad. I used a sandalwood scent, and it's okay. I think a couple things about the sandalwood. One, I don't like just sandalwood. I mean, don't get me wrong, it smells fantastic. It smells like sandalwood. But I think it needs something to help the sandalwood along. Maybe, I don't know, vanilla or something to counterbalance the woodsy, barky smell. And the second thing is I need to increase the amount of scent that I used. While I can smell it, it's not as potent as like a Bear Stearns Man or a Katie's Bubbles or something like that. So I'll probably experiment around a little bit and up the scent. So today, it's got good quality. If I push on it, it does make an indentation. It's not liquidy soft, but it's soft enough that it'll indent just a little bit to the finger's touch, which is about consistent with some of the other shaving soaps that I've tried. So that's good. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the camera. I'm going to go ahead and bloom this soap for about 10 minutes, as well as my brush. We'll see what happens when we lather it up. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. And wow, that soaked up a lot of water. That soaked up all the water. Wow. So I was trying to duplicate as much as possible my morning routine. You know, I got the scuttle out and warmed the scuttle up. I probably didn't need to do any of that, but I did. And soaked the brush. And now I'm gonna lather, see if I can build some lather. Boy, that soaked up the water. So we'll see if I can load a brush up a little bit, see what happens. Gonna need some more water. I'll have to leave that water running a little bit here. That just really soaked it up. It's foaming, not big lather. See if I can build it into the brush a little bit. I really don't smell any of the sandalwood at this point, but that's not unusual. Like I said, I don't think I used enough scent. I was being on the conservative side. All right, well, let's see what we got. Need to get a towel here. I got my hands all soapy. So we'll put it in the scuttle. See if we can soap it up a little bit. Oh, now I can smell the sandalwood. That doesn't look too bad so far. It's got some nice small bubble to it. The glide feels really good. I don't know that I'm going to need any more water. Let's see what you get here. That's nice. Not too bad. This is about what most of the soap looks like. There's a lot in the bottom there, so this is actually doing really, really well. See if I can get, there we go. All right, so it has lathered really, really well, but that's not the end of it. You have to see how it stays, because shaving takes, you know, a good 15 to 20 minutes. So let's let it sit in the bowl. I'm almost half tempted to put it on the face just to see how it feels. Let's let it sit in the bowl a little bit. Boy, that feels good. Let's see the longevity of the lather. Gotta see how long it'll last. So let me wipe my hands off here. We'll get a good shot of all the lather here. That's really nice. Okay, so I'm going to go and I'll set the timer for, well, I don't know, let's say 15 minutes. We'll come back and we'll see what the lather looks like. So back in 15. So it's been about 16 minutes now, and I gotta say, I think the lather is holding up quite nicely. It's not quite a perfect test because I always stir just a little bit in between passes, but look at that, it's still creamy. It's really nice. So now what I'd like to do, even though and it's still making more. I'd like to see how that feels on the face myself. I'm really tempted. So let me move the camera a little bit and we'll just see if we can see what it feels like on the face. I'm excited. All right, we have the camera back in normal view. Now I'm gonna wet the face just a little bit, dampen it up. I haven't prepped the face. The beard's not soft. There's no beard anyway. I shaved, let's see, 9 hours ago. So, well, a little more than that. About 10 hours ago. So, it's still fine. But I'm going to get it wet. This is how it would be. I'm doing it with my sweater on too. But it's soap, so no big deal. I'm just going to do the... I don't want to get my sweater all dirty, but we'll see how it goes. So, here we go. Look at that lather. Look at that. Now I can really smell the sandalwood. Might need a little more water. Probably does because it's been sitting for just a little bit. There we go. Look at that. Well, I gotta say, feels good. Feels real good. Feels like soap. That's a good sign. Now all I gotta do is shave with it. I may have done okay on this. All right, well, let me show you how much is still in the brush here. If I do a little, I'm going to turn the water on a little bit. It is going to need a little bit more water, which is no big deal. It's just, you got to find the right balance. But look at all this. If I squeeze this out, that's typically what comes out of my brush when I'm cleaning it out anyway. So, good soap. I think I'm pretty happy with my first try. But you don't know till you shave with it. But my face is not on fire, so that means that that all the lye reacted with my oils and made soap. All right, got my brush all cleaned out. Show you the bowl. Nice foam all around. So I think it did okay. All right, everyone. Let's get this wiped off. So, my first attempt at making shaving soap after spending an enormous amount of time reading, studying, and figuring out what all the oils do and the right combination of lyes, because I use and the right combination of oils. You know, I didn't just throw something together. I spent a lot of hours really researching it and wanted to make sure that my first batch had a halfway decent chance of succeeding, and I think I did. I think it's all right. So maybe I'll whip up another batch here. I've got some more scents coming in, fragrance oils coming in, and maybe I'll try mixing the sandalwood with something to offset a little bit, give it some more oomph, I guess, or more noticeable. Definitely going to add some more to the mix, so it's more perfumey, or perfumey is the wrong word, but so you can smell it better. But otherwise, I'm real happy with what it's done, the way it's acted, and I think I did okay. So definitely next time I do a shaving video, maybe we'll shave with this. I have a couple of days before I can get to a shaving video, so maybe we'll give it a try on the next video. So until then, happy shaving, live life. See y'all later.